Today we're going to continue on with our series of videos on our holidays in the Philippines. We were there in February of 2020, and today we're going shopping at the wet market in Echage. Shopping in a wet market is one of my favorite things to do. The one in Echage is just beautiful. It's huge. It's about a city block square. It's well designed. It's bright. It's clean. It's really nice. As you can see, there's a plethora of vegetables and fruits, and one of the reasons it's called the wet market is also because, as you'll see later, fresh meat, fish, seafood, poultry, anything you can imagine. There are supermarkets in the Philippines too, obviously, but it's so much nicer to go to the wet market and pick out your ingredients. Today we're shopping for the ingredients for supper tonight. We're just checking out the wet market to see what's available today and what looks good, and then we'll start getting the ingredients for our supper. I'm here shopping with my niece, Honey. She's the driver and the interpreter and the negotiator, and she's going to help me get what we want for supper. Cecilia had wanted us to maybe buy beef, preferably steak for supper, but we got there fairly late in the day, and so the beef was already pretty picked out. There wasn't a lot available. So we decided we'd probably go with seafood for supper, and so we looked around, and there was still a lot of good seafood, and so we decided on getting some shrimp and some squid. So we started purchasing our supper. Honey spotted some seaweed, a particular favorite of Cecilia's, so we decided we'd buy some seaweed and make a seaweed and tomato bruschetta to go along with our squid and our shrimp. Now we just had to pick up some vegetables for supper to go with our main course. The tomatoes were looking scrumptious. We picked up some onions. We picked up some fresh okra, and those would be prepared to go with our seafood. Last but not least, we also decided to get some fruit. These are called star apples. I don't think I've ever seen them here in Canada. They're a unique thing. And then, of course, we always need some more bananas. So we picked up some more of the small bananas to go with our dessert. Then it was time to head home and start preparing supper. Supper was very ably prepared by my nephew Jay, who did an amazing job, and we had a very delicious supper.